The best way of avoiding trouble is to anticipate the consequences of your actions. When you know the consequences, you may decide to stay out of trouble, or you may choose to accept the consequences. Avoiding trouble isn't so hard when you know how. Here, another student wants Anne to help him cheat on a test. He says, "Psst, hey Anne, what is the answer to number 4? Anne stops and thinks about what the consequences of this action might be. She creates a list of possible consequences. If I help Logan, then he will think I'm cool. If I help Logan, then I'm a cheater too. When I get caught, I'll be in big trouble. My teacher and my friends won't trust me anymore." Anne decides she wants to stay out of trouble and avoid these consequences. She thinks about what she will tell the student. She could say, "Leave me alone," or "Do it yourself," or "I'll talk to you after class." She decides to tell Logan that she will talk to him after class. Later, in the hallway, Anne tells Logan in a friendly but firm way, "I don't want to get in trouble in class. Would you like to study together for the next test?" Here, Brad's sister wants him to take money from their mother. She says, "Mom's purse is right there. Just take the money we need." Brad stops and thinks about what the consequences of this action might be. He creates a list of the possible consequences. If I don't take the money, my sister will be mad at me. If I take the money, I'm a crook. When I get caught, I'll be in big trouble. My parents won't trust me anymore. Brad decides he wants to stay out of trouble and avoid the consequences. He thinks about what he will tell his sister. He could say, "Why don't you take the money?" Or, "I won't take it. I don't want to get in trouble." Or, "Let's ask Mom if she can give us money for the movie." He decides to tell Madison that he will ask their mom for the money. Brad tells Madison in a friendly but firm way, "I'm calling Mom to ask if she can give us money for the movie." Here, Diana's friend wants her to tease another friend. She says, "Diana, I dare you to turn around and tell Maria to stand in line with us." Diana stops and thinks about what the consequences of this action might be. She creates a list of possible consequences. Kim will think I'm funny and cool. Maria's feelings will be hurt, and she won't be my friend anymore. When my friends find out what I said, they will think I'm a mean girl. Diana decides she wants to stay out of trouble and avoid these consequences. She thinks about what she will tell her friend. She could say, "You are a mean girl," or "I don't want to hurt Maria's feelings. She's a good friend, just like you," or "Why don't you tell Maria, huh?" She decides to tell Kim that she doesn't want to hurt Maria's feelings. Diana tells Kim in a friendly but firm way, "No, Kim, I don't want to hurt Maria's feelings. She's my good friend, just like you." Here, Ethan's friend wants to steal from the store. He says, "Hey, Ethan, let's each take a drink and steal them from the store." Ethan stops and thinks about what the consequences of this action might be. He creates a list of possible consequences. I'll get in really big trouble. If I steal, I'm a crook. Gavin will think I'm cool. Ethan decides he wants to stay out of trouble and avoid these consequences. He thinks about what he will tell his friend. He could say, "Why don't you just steal them?" Or, "I'm not a crook." Or, "Let's buy these drinks and go play basketball at the park." He decides to tell Gavin that they should buy the drinks. Ethan tells Gavin in a friendly but firm way, "Let's buy these drinks and go play basketball at the park." Let's review avoiding trouble. Stop and think about what the consequences of the action might be. You can do this by making a list of possible consequences of particular actions. Decide if you want to stay out of trouble. Decide if it's important to you to avoid these consequences. Decide what to tell the other person. Then tell the person. You should tell them in a friendly but firm way.